Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day today. I'm really excited for today's video. I am standing in our pantry. As you can see, it is a hot mess. It is the day to organize. So I have stuff in here, I have stuff in the kitchen, my whole unpacking style this time around. We've been in the house for about 2 weeks. I literally took things out of boxes, threw them in the room that they belonged in, and then would wind up organizing afterwards. Our whole year has been really difficult with where we've been living. We had things in storage, things with us. So it's literally taken me 2 weeks to unpack, and I'm still not even totally finished yet. So today is the day though that the pantry needs to be done. It's just an absolute disaster in here, but then also our dining room table has a ton of food on it. I did a massive grocery haul on Monday because we weren't moving from our house to the new house. We were moving from my sister's here. So we didn't have our own like real supply of food there. So I bought just pantry type items to just keep on hand for meals and whatever. So we have a lot to go through. I do also have a little section for Xavier. I bought a bunch of snacks, pouches, teethers for him today at Target. So I need to figure out where to put those. He does have his own kitchen cabinet, but I bought a lot of stuff today. He does also love coming into the pantry. The door is typically open because we do access this room a lot. And he loves to come in here and take things off the shelf, like a thing of almonds, and shake them and walk around with them. So I need this room to be functional for our family, but also safe for the baby as well, because I mean, there's no keeping him out. He's 15 months old and he's all over the place. So that's the goal for today. So I will show you what this room looks like. I will show you what I have out in the dining room, and we'll get started. Okay guys, so this is the inside of the pantry. This is on the left side. This is a butler's pantry. I don't know what makes it a butler's pantry as opposed to a regular. I don't know if it's because there's a sink in here. There is also another dishwasher, and there's a wine fridge. Mostly on this counter, again, it's just random thrown in stuff. But mostly it is containers and you know, things that I'm gonna try to use up today. These are those XoXo containers that open with like the little suction on the top, so I'm going to try to use all those today. Our big air fryer, on the underneath it's just like cans and bottles that I have to return. Those are like cloth bags, a whole bunch of Ningxia Red, our ice maker, and then this shelf, which is just an absolute disaster. So there's a whole bunch of different sections that are going to need to be made. Like the magic spoon is for Xavier. I give those, it's a grain-free cereal that I give to him instead of like puffs. The next shelf is all Eric's workout supplements, and then everything from there on down is just whatever I had, it's thrown in here. Half of it's open, half of it's like extra stuff. So I'm gonna take everything out and put it on the dining room table with the rest of the stuff that's out there, because I need to like make categories and then separate it. I have my apron back here, and then some waters and white vinegar. So then on the dining room table, we have more protein powders. I have stuff in the back like hemp heart seeds, bee pollen, maca root powder, chia seeds for my smoothies, and then just a bunch of stuff that we use like not super often, but it's nice to have on hand if I need to do something. We have a ton of these aluminum pans. We have a Traeger, so we smoke a ton of meat, ribs, brisket, like pork shoulders. So we always have those on hand. Whole bunch of dressings and marinades. And then we have Xavier's section. I don't know if I'm gonna put all of this in the pantry or in his cabinet yet, because there is just a lot of it. I know once I take these pouches out of the boxes, it will be a little easier to manage, I would assume, but I just don't really know. So his cabinet, actually, I'll show you, it has all of like his cups and plates, and then like I have storage containers like to take food to school with him. I have all of his medicine up here, and in here I took it out of his nursery just because he is starting to get into drawers, so I need it high up so that he won't be able to get a hold of it. I have more of those little like pasta meals, and then his probiotics, his elderberry syrup, puffs, and some snacks, and his toddler milk up top. So I'm not sure which way I'm gonna go with all of his stuff yet. So I'll start organizing and see which way we go. Let's get started. I've made quite a mess on the floor. So I will get to that in a moment. As far as the pantry, ooh, it's a little bright. All right, so on the back counter, we have one of my coffee cups chipped. So I'm gonna use that to plant a succulent in or something. So I'm just gonna leave that there for now. That glass jar I usually leave protein powder in, but I think I'm going to find something else for it. To house, we have pistachios, cashews, and sunflower seeds, or no, pumpkin seeds. Those are some of Eric's favorite snacks, so I like them to be easily accessible. One of my favorite little bar items, it says ring for champagne. Our ice maker and air fryer. I did leave some bottles of water on the floor just because they're just easily accessed. And then the shelf is all done. This is probably not how it's gonna stay. I do need to go and get more of these containers. I like when all of the items are contained and not free-flowing. These are just what I had left over from the last house, so I will have to go get more of those. But basically the structure is the very top. I have all of our aluminum bins for smoking on the Traeger, extra food containers, and then like tin foil, bags, extra stuff like that. His wrapping paper, the bins for the Traeger, like for the grease strip. This shelf is all of Eric's stuff, all of his protein, pre-workout, and gum. And then this shelf is like the snack shelf. So I have, these two are chicharrones, the pork rinds. Eric loves those as a no carb snack. There's full bags in there, and then in the front in the chip clip there are a couple open bags, and then these are open containers of almonds, full bags of chips. These are all nuts or seeds, well, almost. These are more like healthier snacks, like low carb, no carb, whatever. I have our extra spices. I always have multiples of these in the house just in case. And then in this container I have all of my stuff that I use for my smoothies, pretty much, macaroon, hemp hearts, all that good stuff. This is also the snack level. We have the Smart Sweets, which we love. We eat these a lot. I have a crazy sweet tooth, and those definitely help with that. We have a ton of Quest bars. These are Kind bars, and then a couple, I think, Atkins bars, and then these Lily's chocolates. And then these, they're like little spreads from Revel Snacks that Eric loves. And then over here I have all of our nuts in the separate containers. This is my organic granola, pistachios, things that we reach for frequently. And then in the back I have my extra K-Cups, and then also extra Nespresso pods. On this shelf I put like noodles in the back, or mac and cheese. All of the Magic Spoon here, these are unopened, and then these ones are open. I have my Ningxia bottles in the back, and then I already have some in the fridge, and then these are the individual packets. And then this is Xavier's little bin. So this will be perfect when he winds up coming in here. If he pulls these out and plays with them, it obviously doesn't matter. He's not going to break them or damage them. So I thought that would be a good spot for that. And then same thing with these packets. He won't hurt them. And then the stuff on the bottom is all can or jarred extras of stuff. So things that we won't really need to reach for often, more so when I'm planning dinner, or just to see if we have a little extra of something on hand. So that is about it. Again, it probably won't be the final way that it stays, but for now, at least we know what we have. It's easily accessible, and that is kind of the whole point. All right, everyone, that sums up our pantry organization for the day. I feel so much better about my life right now. Everything, it can be found super easy. It's very accessible for everyone in the family. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If there's other things you want to see me organize, I have a whole house to do. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to create more of this kind of content for you guys. So again, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do so and follow me along on all these crazy new adventures we'll be going on. And we'll see you soon. Bye.